The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Sunrise podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
The holiday lights at Calm, 17 News at Sunrise special.
Good morning, everybody. We are live here from Holiday Lights at Calm. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher.
It might seem hard to believe, but it was 20 years ago that a young man named Josh Barnett decided to build a Christmas display for Calm, the local zoo. What started as a unique diversion that would help promote Calm and raise some money is now an ever-expanding attraction that draws thousands each year. And it's the zoo's most popular supplementary attraction. Holiday Lights netted $200,000 for the zoo last year, according to Calm director Meg Maitland, funds that will help provide for the care of the animals, improve the guest experience, and maintain the grounds. Bakersfield High School graduate Josh Barnett was just 21 when, with sponsorship money from Steyer's RV, he put together the first Calm Holiday Lights. That was 20 years ago.
After doing that year one, I knew this was going to be something that I'd want to continue to do.
Today, he's got clients in a half dozen states and 10 year-round full-time employees. Two key members of the team are wife Vicki Barnett and their son Jonah, who provides the vital sort of input only a 10-year-old can provide. While you're sunning yourself by the pool in August, Barnett's company, Light Tasmic, is working on the Calm Holiday Lights or on Christmas time displays in Texas or Utah or South Carolina. The Calm display, a 30-minute drive-through experience, goes well beyond the bounds of normal Christmas themes.
Out here at Calm, with the drive-through, we've created entire scenes. So we have like the desert with tumbleweeds. We have flowing lava coming off our volcano. So it's just broader.
And to think it all started at his grandmother's house in Kern City when he was just 8 years old. He got the bug and has been doing it ever since. Now he's nationwide.
So all over the place that I get to set up the lights and bring this kind of magic to those local areas.
Calm's Holiday Lights runs through December 31st, every evening except Christmas, 5:30 to 8:30. It's $30 a carload in advance, $40 day of at the gate. Enter at Lake Ming, exit at Calm's front gate. Leave your humbug at home. Josh Barnett's already thinking about next year's display at Calm, and he's planning on being around for another 20 years. At Calm in Northeast Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.
17 News, of course, your local election headquarters. As counties move to certify the results of the 2022 midterms, California's 16th Senate district race rests on a razor-thin margin and is still too close to call. The race has been separated by this thin margin of votes for nearly 2 weeks, but at last check, Democrat Melissa Hurtado maintains her lead over Republican David Shepard with just 20 votes. The race has not been called by any state official at this time, as all the counties in the state were required to certify their results by the end of yesterday. Alex Balakian with our sister station in Fresno had a chance to speak one-on-one with Shepard about his thoughts on this tight race. Shepard says he feels frustrated with how Kern County handled counting ballots and may want to challenge county officials.
We're going to explore some options. Like I said, some of the issues out of Kern County has me wondering if we should challenge and maybe recount. And so with it being as close as it is, we're just kind of keeping the options open, and we will make that decision later.
Now, the Kern County Board of Supervisors will hold a special meeting this morning to certify county election results. Those results will then be sent to the Secretary of State's office for statewide certification next Friday, December 16th. And fresh off a midterm election defeat, former Bakersfield Assemblyman Rudy Salas has filed paperwork for a 2024 rematch with Republican incumbent David Valadao. Just 2 weeks ago, Valadao held on to his tight seat, holding out Salas by about 3 percentage points in what was considered one of the most competitive House races in the nation. Salas filed a statement of candidacy Wednesday with the Federal Election Commission for the Central Valley's 22nd Congressional District. In a statement, a Salas spokesperson told us, quote, Rudy is keeping his options open. And now some breaking news from overnight. Arizona Senator Kristen Sinema is leaving the Democratic Party. In an interview with CNN, she revealed she has registered as a political independent. Sinema says she never fit into any party box and is staying true to herself by removing herself from the partisan structure. Sinema's move away from the Democratic Party is unlikely to change the balance of power in the next Senate, providing she still caucuses with the Democrats. And now to news making headlines around the nation. WNBA star Brittney Griner returning to the U.S. this morning after the Biden administration negotiated her release from a Russian prison. In exchange, the U.S. released Victor Bout, a Russian arms dealer known as the, quote, merchant of death. The deal did not include American businessman Paul Whelan, who's being held on espionage charges. The Biden administration says it was a one-or-none deal, the prisoner swap drawing both praise and sharp criticism.
We're glad that she's coming home for Christmas, but we all know Paul Whelan should be on that plane as well.
I don't understand why I'm still sitting here. I'm greatly disappointed that more has not been done to secure my release.
Now, Whelan's family celebrated Griner's release, but called it a, quote, catastrophe for Paul. Now to your 17 Court Watch, as we're learning new details this morning in the hate crime investigation happening in Delano. Police say Nazi clothing, flags, and stickers were found inside the home of Kyle Sissone, who faces vandalism and hate crime-related charges. The 33-year-old accused of repeatedly vandalizing the New Allen Chapel AME Church by spray painting a racial slur on windows, signs, and chairs. He has pleaded not guilty and is scheduled for a hearing on Monday. And charges have been filed against a driver in a suspected DUI crash that killed a 50-year-old woman. The CHP says Gilberto Gallego Jr. was driving on Highway 58 on November 27th when he veered off the road and hit a car broken down on the shoulder. Tracy McPherson died at that scene. Gallego faces charges of DUI and gross vehicular manslaughter. He's due in court next Friday, December 16th. And Bakersfield police asking for help finding a missing 12-year-old boy. BPD releasing a photo of Jeremiah Maroney, last seen yesterday on Miller Street near Oregon Street in East Bakersfield. Police say Maroney is considered at risk because of his age and being a first-time runaway. Anyone with information on his whereabouts should call the BPD at 327-7111. And happening tomorrow, the Kern County World War II Veterans Memorial will officially be unveiled at Jastrow Park. The memorial has been under construction since June. On Monday, a beautiful bronze statue, the centerpiece of the memorial, was set in place. Tomorrow's ceremony starts at 10 a.m. The festivities are free and open to the public, with VIP seating available for World War II veterans. Those veterans should call Wendy Ward at 619-3070 to RSVP. For more information on the memorial, visit our website, kget.com. And after years of planning and local effort, including the collection and counting of 6 million buttons, the Central Valley Holocaust Memorial is opening Sunday. Each button represents an individual life lost during the Holocaust, collected by the community. The memorial meant to remind those of what happened as a result of prejudice and persecution, and it's intended to inspire the community to treat others with respect and dignity. The Central Valley Holocaust Memorial will open to the public Sunday at the Shabbat Jewish Community Center on Ming Avenue. A 100-year-old Holocaust survivor will be there to share his powerful story.
The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.